Give me 8 minutes and I'll fix your erectile dysfunction forever. You see, whether you're struggling with inconsistent performance, not being able to get fully hard, or even worse, just not feeling it, it comes down to a biological problem that over 70% of men face at some point in their life. But the craziest part is that ED can be fixed by understanding something called the hormonal rung. And once you understand it, it will allow you to fix your problem at the source and finally wake up feeling like you did in your 20s again. I've helped over 100 men re-optimize these exact hormones and extensively studied all the science behind erectile dysfunction and how to fix it naturally. So sit back and let me show you how it works. First, ED is not a boner problem, it's a full system breakdown. Here's what most men don't realize. Erectile dysfunction is surprisingly common, affecting 50% of men aged 40 to 70 and about 1 in 3 men in their 30s. But here's the thing that should really get your attention. ED is an early warning sign for your long-term health. Research shows that erectile dysfunction appears 2 to 3 years before the first signs of heart disease. In fact, men with ED have a 70% higher risk of dying from cardiovascular events. Your body is literally screaming at you that something is wrong. Most men turn to medications like Viagra or Cialis, but those only mask the symptoms. They don't address the real biological problem causing the issue. What you need is a science-based solution created for your specific body, not a pill that only provides a temporary boost. And this is why most men stay stuck. They're dealing with low testosterone, lack of confidence, and weak performance in the bed, all because they don't understand the hormonal rung, the real root cause. The hormonal rung breaks down into 3 parts. To help explain this, let's analyze how one gets an erection in the first place. Think of it like inflating a balloon. You need 3 things: air pressure, that's your hormones; a valve that works, that's your nervous system; and a balloon that can hold air, that's your blood flow. If any one of these systems is broken, the balloon won't inflate or your erection won't happen. So let's break down how each one of these systems work. First, let's start with your hormones. Testosterone is the foundation, but it's not the only one you need to keep track of. SHBG, estradiol, prolactin, and your luteinizing hormone are also key indicators for your hormonal health. In addition, you need healthy dopamine levels for motivation and desire, because this is what makes you turned on in the first place. And lastly, a healthy thyroid function to keep your metabolism and energy going all day strong. The second part is your nervous system. Erections happen when your body's relaxed and aroused, but if you're in constant stress, flooded with cortisol, your body's stress hormone, the signal that produces an erection never happens. For example, your stress response is designed to keep you alive in emergency situations like being chased by a lion. It heightens your senses and increases your heart rate. But when you're in this mode, the last thing your body is thinking about is sex. But even if you're calm, nothing will happen downstairs unless the last piece is in place. I'm talking about blood flow. This is the third and final system. Your penis needs healthy blood vessels and good circulation to keep an erection. When those vessels are damaged from poor diet, lack of exercise, or metabolic problems, blood can't flow properly, leading to weak or no erections. So here's the key. All 3 systems must work together. If even one is broken, you'll struggle with ED. But I'm about to show you how to fix all 3 naturally. So here's how to clear your hormonal rung and make ED biologically impossible. Starting with step 1, fixing your hormones. First, you need to optimize testosterone. Studies show that your free testosterone drops by 2 to 3% every year after the age of 30, leading to low energy, no sex drive, and inconsistent erection. So if you don't get ahead of this early, it might be too late to fix. Low T is also a big factor in why you're not able to last long, and that goes for both finishing quickly and also deflating too soon. So in order to fix low testosterone levels and make you want sex again, this is what you need to do. Start taking these 3 supplements: zinc, magnesium, and vitamin D3. Most men are deficient, and supplementing these minerals has been shown to support healthy testosterone production. Next up is ashwagandha. This has been proven in clinical trials to increase testosterone by up to 17% while simultaneously reducing your cortisol. Another is Tongadali. Tongadali is even more powerful. Research shows it can improve testosterone by up to 37% while lowering cortisol by 17%. And lastly, fenugreek. This is shown to increase testosterone levels by up to 28% in multiple studies, specifically supporting free testosterone, which is the biologically active form your body uses. So based on the men that I coach, you need your total testosterone levels roughly in the 5 to 700 nanogram per deciliter range or greater. But along, you need your free testosterone at 15 to 20 nanograms per deciliter. I've talked to guys with 700 T levels, but they still had no energy or sex drive. And after after looking more closely into their blood work, I found their free T was below 10, which was causing all these problems. And if you want me to personally analyze your blood work for you, check out the link below. But here's the thing, you can't just take supplements and expect magic to happen. You need to address the lifestyle factors too. That brings us to step 2, rewiring your nervous system. You see, chronic stress is a testosterone killer. Being overwhelmed with long hours at work, relationship drama, and poor sleep can all tank your T. Just 6 hours of poor sleep causes cortisol levels to skyrocket and slowed cortisol clearance by 6 times. That means your stress hormone stays elevated all day, stopping your T production and reducing your dopamine so you never fully get in the mood. But here's how to fix it. Number 1 is your sleep, and not just any sleep. I'm talking about REM sleep, your dream state. This is the phase where most of your testosterone is produced. Your REM phase happens every 60 to 90 minutes, so if you cut your sleep short or constantly wake up during the middle of the night, you miss out on this crucial cycle. It's also the phase where you have nighttime erections. So if you're waking up with morning wood, that's a good sign you're just coming out of REM. Second is mindfulness training. It has been shown to reduce cortisol levels by 20% in just 4 days. Even simple breathing exercises can shift you from a stressed to relaxed state. The key is to lower your heart rate and central nervous system. Third, eliminate all porn. It's more common than you think based on all the guys that I talk to. They'll be able to get it up watching by themselves, but they have problems when they're with their partner. You see, excessive porn overstimulates dopamine, desensitizing arousal pathways, which ultimately causes erectile dysfunction. Next, focus on strategic recovery. Clinical data shows that targeted massage therapy helps you fall asleep 15 to 20 minutes faster and improves overall sleep efficiency by 10%. And for all you guys that work out, even overtraining at the gym can cause damage. Studies show that excessive training spikes cortisol by 30% while crushing testosterone by 36%. This hormonal disruption can take up to 3 months to normalize. So when even one of these systems breaks down, that's when problems in the bedroom start to show up. So why do guys lose an erection after just a few minutes? It's usually one of 3 reasons. 1, performance anxiety. That fear of losing it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Your stress response literally shuts down the erection reflex. Number 2, you had insufficient arousal from the start, or you came too quickly and don't realize it. And number 3 brings us to our third and final step for fixing your erectile dysfunction: vascular issues. If your blood vessels aren't healthy or blood flow is compromised, you can't maintain the pressure needed. So step 3, improving blood flow. Poor blood flow happens when the inside of your blood vessels gets damaged. This can happen from high blood sugar or ongoing inflammation in the body. Things like poor diet, too much sugar, lack of sleep, stress, or even smoking can trigger your immune system to react as if you're hurt, even when you're not, leading to ongoing chronic inflammation. That means even if you're in the mood, you won't be able to perform in the bedroom when it's time for sex. So your diet is critical here. A 2018 study published in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that men following a Mediterranean diet experienced a 37% improvement in erectile function over just 2 years. This diet consists of wild-caught fatty fish, pasture-raised poultry, and all of this right here. For diabetics, this is an even bigger issue. Studies show that 3 out of 4 men with diabetes develop ED, mainly due to blood vessel and nerve damage from chronic high blood sugar. Along with eating clean, eating within your means also has a lot of value, with studies showing that losing 7 to 10% of your body weight and consistent exercise can reduce your risk of ED up to 70%. Even a simple walking program has been shown to reduce ED symptoms by 71% in just 30 days. The key is movement. To fix your blood flow for good, follow this 5-step protocol. First, make sure your blood metrics are in these ranges. Second, eat nitrate-rich foods like leafy greens and beets and take an omega-3 supplement. Third, increase your nitric oxide production. This is the molecule that relaxes and widens your blood vessels, cranking up your blood flow. To do this, take a scoop of L-citrulline or L-arginine with some beetroot juice or cayenne pepper extract for a full cocktail. Fourth up, we have PDE5 inhibitors like Viagra or Cialis to really increase blood flow. And finally, number 5, consider shockwave therapy if all else fails. The truth is, ED is rarely due to a single isolated cause. You can't just fix one thing and expect everything to work. You need to address your hormones, your nervous system, and your blood flow all at the same time. When you do, your body becomes biologically wired for automatic erections. And if that sounds like something you want, I put together a free resource to help you implement these strategies step by step. Click the link in the description to get access, and I'll show you exactly how to optimize every aspect of this system and get crazy results.